Oh wow, Twitch actually connected. This time it's YouTube that's trying to connect. Oh, that's a first. Got it is. Come on, everything connect. Anytime now. Yeah, like I said, that's kind of odd. I need to refresh the page. Maybe that's what I need. Refresh the page. Hey, Aaron. Yeah, now YouTube's connected. Yeah, okay. Alright. Let's do our intro. Kinda, not really. Like I'm doing, please come start now. Alright, showtime.
Eververse isn't just a title, it's a family philosophy.
So again, not really. This is a mission class, as everybody knows. Come November, we're basically gonna be killing off planets come November. That's everything else. So all the ones that's got these little pyramids, they got die come November. Well, like I said, they gave us a quest. Now, big spoiler, this is not a small quest. Meaning, at the end of the mission, you get this gun called the Traveler's Chosen. This is actually out of Destiny 1. So to the people who played Destiny 1, who, started Destiny 1, I'm sure do you hear soon, you're still on. Okay, sure, no problem. As I was saying, in Destiny 1, this was the SIDEARM you could pick up in Destiny 1. At the end of the whole mission, not just the parts of it, because it's like different missions stuck together to make one whole mission. At the end, you'll get this. The other thing you'll get, if you missed your chance to get the 900th edition, you have the chance of getting that. Then you get other weapons, just everything else. But sadly, like if you go here, yeah, you'll notice this is going to get sunsetted. Current top 153, tire limit 160, seasonal cap 160. So come November, this is going to get sunsetted. That's everything else and all. But the cool thing is, after you get all of these, different storyline missions, that's everything else, and get to see them again. But sadly, like I said, they're going to get sunsetted. But at the end, you get this one. Now, I've already done everything on this guy. We're not going to go jump on my hunter, so you can see from the start all the way through on how to get this gun unlocked, and basically pick up this gun and run around with this gun. So before we go, let me run to the bank. I want to throw some weapons in so my hunter can use them. Alright, strong as ice. You want this guy, so throw that back in the bank. Yeah, let's go ahead and switch characters. so like I said, this is not going to be a small mission. So 13th thirds, you can basically jump into the game. You want the weathering grenade launcher thingy, you want something like a gnawing rifle or gnawing hunger auto rifle, with everything else. So let's take a look. What am I wearing? Okay, it's good. So I've got a good one. Okay, I've got that one. We're gonna switch you. Go grab that grenade launcher. Which is there. There. Alright, so again, this is nice back to kind of get through it. Yeah, I love this little toy. It kind of takes care of things quickly. Of course, you want a fast shooting gun to put things down fast. And then, of course, my rocket launcher to shoot things from the distance. I'm working up to them. So we can run up here, talk to him.
Let's begin.
Alright, so to Zavala. Zavala looks over the city, pressing through a battle across the front. We're split teeth in, he says quietly. As of now, our plane is now changed from preparation to evacuation. He takes a measured breath for a moment and then he starts looking old. Sloan asks whether we could spare a Vanguard ship to relocate important cargo. But coming from her, that's a full-on distress call. Hands it tight and help her tie up loose ends and then bring her home. I've also been in contact with Usher on Io. He insists that data he's gathering is dark and too important to abandon. Of course, he's paraphrasing that he's a bit more colorful. You nod. Thank you, Guardian, he says reflective. It's now cleared at 9. Throw away. And this, well, it's shown it's completed. Really? And then, like, let me guess, did I now?
Guardian.
So I'm not going to be able to pick it up. Really? Then Vanguard. Quest. So they changed that. Vanguard Marshal. Well, that kind of sucks. That means from now on, when a new mission comes out, I'm going to have to pick it up right then and there. Alright, so did you get me a weapon? I guess not.
The walls will stand tall.
I wonder. Let me switch to my... I want to see if I can pick up the mission on my Warlock.
Come forward.
ACH. They've changed it. That means, because it used to be, you do one mission on the one town, then you have to do it all over again with everything else and all. Yeah, I am not seeing the King Crown thingy. I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to do this then. Yeah, because like I said, it's not a short mission. It's a very long mission. You're basically running around, doing a bunch of missions. He'll send you to, like, Mars, Titan, each one of them. Then you go talk to those people, you know, and then they're like, nope, I can't leave yet. I need to do this. So you got to do all these missions to help them, just everything else. And then at the end, Let's see. Yeah, he's not showing the. Yeah, see, if there was an issue with the elderly, he'll be showing us the king's crown, but it's not. So I'm not going to be able to show this mission.
I am at your service.
Yes, you completed. Yeah. They changed it now.
Reinforcements.
They've now changed it. Alright, well then, whatever. Let me go back over there, back to my Titan. Alright, so... I guess none of those kind of questions. I guess I'm not going to be able to show this. There's everything else. Let's jump back here. But no, like I said, for Destiny 1, for the people who played Destiny 1, this little gun, this little sidearm, was a sidearm that you picked up from doing the Destiny 1. That's everything else. But then all the other gear, yeah, me and Spirit was doing it, that's everything else, kind of see what the mission was. And I like it. They gave us a bunch of weapons that, you know, it's just like leveling up, just everything else. It was great to have. Unfortunately, all those weapons are going to get sunsetted. That's everything else. At the end, the chosen traveler gun, now it's considered an epic, so you don't have to worry about it getting sunsetted, because it's basically from Destiny 1. They've changed it now to where, now, you're still doing the storyline stuff. What's this? Cold Comfort. Okay, let's just store that. Alright, so let's go take a look what our... Yeah, because everything's going to be resetting. Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to go back to the man. That way you can see this gun in action. Because as you're firing and firing more and more and more, okay, I only got 2, 1, let's jump up here. As you're firing more and more and more, it starts to glow, which is kind of cool. But I guess overall, that's pretty cool that they fixed that, because it used to be so annoying, you know. And the thing is, the story is not different. Anyway, it's not like Star Wars Old Republic where in 1 to 5 they, you know, if you was on a, you know, Sith Warrior, Jedi Knight, Imperial Agent, from 1 to 50, each one of them with their own story to that class. In Destiny here, no, no matter what class, Warlock, Titans, Hunters, it's the same story no matter what, so there's no difference. The only thing that changes is the armor. You know, the armor that you wear. Where are you? There you are. And you'll notice the gun's now starting to glow. The more I fire it, behind me, where is it? He's got to be up here. But the more I fire it, the more it glows. Which is kind of cool. The more I fire it, the more it glows. Come on, keep it going, keep it going, keep the glow going. I need more, I need more.
Where's my ghost?
So the more it glows, good, so that's gonna help me show the mission, but nope, I guess from now on when the mission comes available. Nope, set it up right there, do it right there. They have now changed it, which is, you know, I'm kind of glad they did. Like I said, I used to be so annoying. See, the little guys, it gets them down fast. But the big guy, he's chancy. It's taking a few hits, but then you see, there's like 2 other players pounded on him. What a little bastard got the end of that way. He died. So, yeah. I kind of hope to show this gun. Everything else, but yeah, you can see the gift of the traveler. Gathering light, thermal glows could discard the dark, creating stacks of gathering light. Press R, consumes stacks, and increases nearly the kinetic and class ability energy based on the number of stacks. So if you, now me, I actually run around with the, you know, as I'm running around, you know, let's see, I'm running this to you, Aaron. Yeah, taking charge. There it is. So as I'm running around, you see those little orbs on the ground? You know, this basically gives me energy, this everything else, and this everything else, and I can actually stack up to like a set of 5. The reason why is because, oh, that's right, I took it off. No, it wasn't you. Was it you? Take a minute. Charge. Charge. Or was it on the other set that had it? I think I had one of these here. I actually got more. But the thing is, you can go up to 3, you know, there's everything else. But then there's a mod that you can throw. There it is, supercharge. This mod stacks with other copies. You can add 2 additional stacks to charge plate, which goes up to max of 5. With everything else. I'm under attack. Alright, who's shooting me? So yeah, you can have up to now I can have up to 5. Like I said, the light for something else, think of it as a extra ability, you know, basically force power. That's how you right there. Just the thing else. Right there, just notice at the bottom of the map there, I'm now up a little bit. Start running. So I'm now up to 3. So think of the charge of light as an active ability to do towers and stuff. Alright, where is it coming from? There they are. I need to do hoosers. You know, to the one chest, to the one thing. I'm still trying to slow you thing down. I wasn't getting my necklace. So if you're trying to do like a charge light thing, yeah, this gun and the setup system is nice. And right there on the field. I'm also using the DREAMBANE gear, because I'm on the moon. The moon will actually help me protect me from all these crazy little spirits, basically. Now you're not allowed to kill me. Now, these bitch like you kill me. Ouch. So you can see, between the gun and the other, I'm constantly getting basically energy. Yeah, see, this one don't carry it. This don't carry it. Let's just switch on them. Now I should have more. But now, like I said, I think that I read the additional one, but I'm not getting my necklaces. No, like I said, in between both this orb right there. I want that orb going forward. Oh, then it does kind of back then. Oh, where did she go? What's that? Right there, now I'm up to 2 orbs away. There's an orb right there. Walk over it, thank you. See, I ain't picking up orbs. Someone ain't cheap for you anymore. It's like 30 years. Oh, dun dun dun. Oh my orb, oh my orb, oh my orb. Now, like I said, think of the orbs as a really an extra ability so you'd use to place things. Throw it up there. All these orbs. There. There's enough of them. Quite common coming at them. Huh? What you say? Huh? Evil spirit, kill the evil spirit. No, it's not. It's a quest. Yeah, it's actually getting close, but I need the other. You need a necklace to complete that one this thing. Ow! Now you'll notice right side blinking and fire. Oh, I'm out of... Really? I'm out of bullets? I'm actually out of bullets. I'm actually out of bullets. Imagine that. There's some bullets. There's some bullets. Now this is MINDBENDER. If you didn't play in the game and everything else, yeah, this weapon kind of came out at the same time. Dull Winners and I forget the other gun, the other shotgun. For people who didn't have the season pass, if they couldn't, get the season pass, yeah, this is the gun you wanted to get. Because this was pretty much the same thing as the Dull Winners gun. And Seraph, that's a Seraph Southern shotgun. This was basically the same type style weapon with different mods. With everything else. So like I said, people who didn't have the DLC pack, yeah, this is the gun you want to get. Hey, you're not on a run last night. Got your ass. Right, line of defense, come on in. So like I said, for the people who didn't, have the DLC, yeah, this is the gun you pick up while doing the one mission, because that's another one. Except for the DLCs, yeah, a lot of the missions, free-to-play people can, like, go visit, play, this, everything else. But then there are some that you can't do, because it was reserved for DLC. But then there's other safety on the moon that you can also be able to do, and shoot down. I see two of them running. It's kind of cool. Bye-bye. Another reload while run. Reload faster. As you can see, it's basically a one-shot type with the rampage ability. Jesus, got that right. Hey, come back here. Where are you running off there? These I don't care. These I don't care. Certain ones I gotta make sure they don't get back. North right there. So then that's kind of quite things. Get up there. There's one. And one with the triangles, you must kill at all costs. Come on, keep on, come on. Yeah, keep down. Next. Ogre! Get my hammer, Ogre! Get my hammer, Ogre! Now cook everybody else. And I'm going to see that one mission is clearing. Nope, it's still not. Yeah, see, for this one, it's usually either the Knights of the Ogre that have this. What about the other mission? Is the other mission clearing? I've got 13 of them now. Now, for that one there, it's usually the Wizards. Come on, I need a wizard. There's one. Charge! Get over there! He's gonna get away with it. Yep, he got away. Don't care. There's another one. I'm gonna cheat. Where are you at? Oh, well, Hi. You wanna play? Come here. I wanna cuddle you. Come here. Now you do it. Like I said, with this gun here, because it's basically a shotgun, the only chance is, like I said, it's going to get sunsetted. So they had you do this mission, grind all these weapons, it's going to be sunsetting soon. But at the end, you get the Traveler Chosen. There's one. But you're not a champion, I need a champion. I need a champion. There's a champion. There's the other mission I need. Ow, shoot, I need to so you can see, I ain't taking a ton of AoE effect. Alright, run away, I'm dying, get out of there. So you can see, by having all this light power, I need my super like right now. Alright, run away, I'm dying again. And you went in, damn it, you lost. Wow, they're gonna lead my entrance? Yeah, I'm all by myself. Ooh, there's another one. I love you. You're a champion. You will pay for your life and evil. Yep. Here he is. Yeah, I think everybody left my incident. Yeah, everybody left my incident. Oh, all they're doing. Fine, I'll be a frontline man. Hey, Ogre! Ah, guess what, Ogre? Give my hammer. Give my hammer. You will not pass me. You will not pass me. You will not pass me, Ogre. Beetle, you He made it. Son of a bitch. Yeah, unfortunately, one is good at least 3-4 feet. To do this stuff in one country. And you see, there's my one thing powering in. Alright, look at this. You know, fuck you. I'm just gonna use a ball in my hand now, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, come on, look back a minute. Ah, damn it. I am glowing. That's all I did this Sunday, so. So if you like to do light towers, this just kind of adds into your light towers. Alright, well, I really don't got much to show because, well, like I said, once you pick it up, yeah, you know. Alright, so let's head back to the tower then. I was kind of hoping I can show you this mission because it's really a cool mission because it kind of takes you down, you know, a lot of different places, you know, as you're playing the game and seeing the different maps. And yeah, a lot of the maps that you're traveling on, yeah, come November, they're going to get sunsetted or, you know, go into that vault and you're not going to see them until, you know, for some reason they started bringing out for some reason with everything else. So it was kind of cool to see, and then you get to pick up all these weapons. But personally, we'll get sunsetted, but and at the end, you got this nice little sidearm, which came from the Destiny 1 storyline. So any questions? Yeah. Alright, let's see what Banshee has. Oh, got some.
Your heart. What can I do for you, Titan?
An ingredient, let's pick it up, see what it is. Grenade launcher. Anything over here? Nope, nope. There's what Banshee has. I love how it goes from unknown to Earth. Yeah!
Sure, so one.
Alright, so we've got the calibration. Yeah, pretty much. Only that's the thing.
Stay sharp.
Yeah, the so-called fake news. So are you a fake? Huh? I got a salute Mr. Fake. So the name people think in this game. But no, like I said, the DLC, yeah, Shadowkeep was basically these are DLCs, by the way. So free to play, unless you buy these, you'll go visit them, but you really can't do anything there unless you have the DLC active, with everything else. But, yeah, this was basically the spook side of the game. Because you know, every game out there, it's got some sort of ghost, goblin, zombie type, this, everything else. Well, that's what Shadowkeep is. Shadowkeep is our spooky side, this, everything else and all. But, you know, yeah, good old DLCs. What was I doing? Okay, yeah, we would run downstairs.
Did you? No, you've been there a while.
Dirty crayons. I thought that said dirty crayons.
I can work with it.
And now, like I said, it just, and that's the other thing. You've got till November. So if you're getting the game and getting into the game, yeah, you got till November to get all your characters, you know, through the storyline. Holy hell, hello. Through Red War. Crap, now I'm trying to remember the story names. Yeah, let me check here. We're gonna run it to Amanda. This is the current story right here. This thing. Okay, so the blade's back. Switch charge. To the people who like using the pulse rifle, the cold denial. Yeah, this will actually help you if you use the cold denial with everything else and all. As you can see here, by using it, to kind of charge with light rifle, that with pulse rifle, sidearms, or submachine gun. The shooting connect with the pulse rifle grants a chance to draw special ammo to your allies. So if you're running around, and you hear someone, I need ammo, put this on, and as you're running around, it will drop ammo to your allies, just everything else and all. As long as you're using the new cold denial pulse rifle, just everything else. So, this is actually good for, like team play helper, just everything else. Yeah, you want this guy. How many do I have? I've got 3, and we're not gonna worry about it.
So we get this over with.
The only problem is I've done everything then. Alright, we'll have to wait till tomorrow, because what it is every Tuesday, Destiny does its update thing, Public does its update thing, and that's, game-wise stuff. And then Star Trek Online, they do theirs on Thursdays. You know, and I know I've done asked quite a few times. Yeah, at times I try to get down into a schedule, but then I get busy with other things and kind of forget my schedule. But the best way, like I said, is Tuesdays is Destiny and Star Wars. Thursdays is usually Elite Dangerous and Star Trek Online. So there's not really much to do in this game until the game resets tomorrow.
You never know what you're going to find.
There's not much. 'Cause I've done everything. Everything's completed for right now. The only thing I can do is basically the dailies, which if you're trying to, do gear, no, I'm not doing gear. Alright, so you're going to have to do scout rifles, a fusion rifle, rocket launchers, yeah, we'll take you up. And the kinetic damage. Now, like I said, if you're trying to level up gear and level up weapons, yeah, they shoot the guy you want to see. Alright, so I need a scout rifle. I've already got a rocket launcher. See, there's the cold denial, which is the pulse rifle. That's everything else. And it's actually a very good one in the game. Very good. So what I needed? Scout rifle, what else? Yeah, I already got the rocket launcher. Fusion. Alright, so let's take this. Oh wait, now I've already got one. I just have to change it. Yes, I've got you. So I'll activate you. Anyways, I'll take care of my kinetic and my scout right away. Then I need a fusion rifle.
Those readings don't make any sense.
Which I think I already have them, I think, don't I? Auto. Scout, pulse. Handheld. There's one, yeah, merciless. Cold trace. No. So, okay, so I've already got the, trace.
Get a hold of it.
So yeah, we can do this.
Send it to
Let's take a look. If any of this kind of questions asked, like I said, I pretty much got everything completed. Just go back to the moon. See, we're up to 17 out of 30.
Those readings don't make any Get a hold of it.
Oh, my wireless is dying. Give me a second, I need to grab my charger cable for my wireless headset. La, 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 la. See, I'm the only one streaming on Gucci? Wow. Now, otherwise, like I said, CH, I don't know what happened over the weekend. Gucci Saga just acting weird over the weekend. Yeah. Acting really weird. And now I'm plugged back in. Now the cool thing about this one gun that I'm wearing, or that I have, now most guns, when you're running around, see, I need to get all the catalysts for all these guns. That's why I'm carrying them all, so I'm trying to pick them up. A lot of these, the only places is either doing strikes or crucibles that they're out. So this gun's cool, because while you're running around, if this is at your speed, so if you are kind of slow like, yeah, you get this gun, but as you're running around, now most guns, when you look down the scope, the radar goes away. So you can't see your radar up there in the one up the corner. Not this gun. This gun, you can still see your radar and what's near you. And for a while, this one, and I forget the other gun. Yeah, and like Gannett and Crystal, yeah, they nerfed the hell out of this gun because how effective it was, and Not everybody was like using it and stuff. Alright, I need something to shoot. And get my dailies started. So as you can see, most guns, when you look through the radar will disappear. Not this gun. Your radar is still very effective, but you can see what's around you while you're shooting. Actually, out there, 60%. I used to use this gun all the time and get in the first place. Like I said, they knocked the hell out of it now. Yeah, still right to go to play that. Alright, I need to do fusion rifle and rocket launcher. No problem, rockets away! No problem, you're too close to away. La 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 la. That was called Dragon Module. And then I also got the collector bombs over there. And this guy. Oh, not a rockets. Oh, not a rockets. How much rockets? Oh, I don't give it 38. Really? Alright, my fusion rifle was secondary, was it? Alright, activate you. Yeah, see, I'm trying to get all of these. He turns a heat field. Now this one right here, if you're trying to slow people down, Cold Heart's really good because it basically slows them down because it's freezing effect. This one I think has a slow effect. Only it'll hit with projectile makes this weapon charge faster until the explosion gets killed. Ooh, okay. No worries. This is fusion rifle. You basically lock onto a target, wait till it charges up, and then pull the trigger. Oh my goodness. The more you use this one, now the one thing I like about this one, the more you use it, it does nothing. If you start to die, it starts speeding up to fire faster. This is a fusion rifle. Most people hate it because you gotta sit there and keep the target in line while you're firing. to 30, 30. Not too bad. So I think that's gonna cost him. So Moonlight, let's see, I got Aaron on YouTube, Moonlight, and CH. I'll do all day then. Y'all had a good weekend. Oh, we got two fronts going on here. We got two fronts. Right here, you want to put a spotlight. Ah, don't throw fire at me. I'll throw fire down. Now, if you get a fire line going like this, now you can actually do two things. Oh, no, I got rockets. Pick up some Xana, pick up some no, not the sun yet, not 36%. I don't know how to rockets too. Man, running out of ammo. Running out of ammo. You know, screw that. I'm gonna steal my hand. Steal my hand. I need ammo. We're gonna steal my hand. Ah, put that on there. I'm running around with the fuck. I just went to that rocket. Now these guys are just gonna do it. There, come through. Yeah, come on. Yeah, like I said, that's the thing, I was hoping to show off this new crust and everything, Daddy. But no, they've not changed the way. I'm gonna kill it, no enemy. Daddy. Ah, run away. And you get enough of this and you're shooting rockets and everything else. Oh, we got 8 of these, so you got the big guy. Yay! You doing decent? That's good, it's good. So we got the big guy, yay! And my suit is not ready yet, so feels like we need to get in there. Yeah, I know the feeling. Big ol' over there! Oh, Jesus! So now we just run around and shoot, run around and shoot. Down the computer. I'd actually wait till I got further. Because if you didn't see the big news, both MIDA and Intel, especially like AMD, they've got, this is going to be interesting about further. So this Black Friday is going to be really good for people who haven't done any PCs for Black Friday. Yeah, walking bomb. That guy right there never stand near him. He's a walking bomb. These guys can look sharp. That guy right there, you see him? Shoot him from the distance. He's a walking bomb. Man, this is cool. Good effort, yes, exactly. I've seen a lot of people getting good reviews. You get on my page. Like I said, these are the spookies. Now, like I said, you've got the... Oh, fuck, if you got the DREAMBANE set, their ghost effects don't bother you as much. Yeah, I totally agree. It's a good airflow. You just keep following, man. I'll just put you down. And there's the chest. Another weapon, which could be sunsetted. There it is. Blasphemers, shotgun. And as you can see, yeah, this gun is going to get sunset. As you can see, current power 150, power level 160, season cap 160. So come November, that's going to be kind of useless come November. So, yeah. Alright, so let's go back to Banshee. Turn these in. Wait, did I get the other thing completed though? No, I'm only at 23 out of 30. Yeah. Not those, I think. Third fly doctor. Okay. Yeah, but like I said, this Black Friday is going to be very interesting because Intel, MIDA, AMD, yeah, they're going to be shaking up the market. Oh, ain't no leak through. It's gonna be very interesting this year. You know something? Feel my ammo. Don't run away from me. Gotcha. Yeah, that's what I would recommend. I would make it Black Friday. But like I said, the beginning of October, AMD's going to be bringing out both their new video card, new CPU, this everything else. I want to say about the middle of October. We're supposed to be, getting the other, the data, get everything else. Maybe about 16 days. Good deal. Yeah, you could get good deal to put a computer together then. Get out of the feet, get out of the... That's what I would recommend. And like I said, this Black Friday's going to be really interesting. Because we'll have the new Resident 3 or Authority again, and then the new A&D Nevada. Yeah, right now all the testers have now got it. They can't talk about it. All they can do is just unbox it and like show, hey, I've got the new latest Nevada, 30, 60, 30, 70, and just and all. But I can't tell you yet until, the Nevada NDA, whatever it's called, gets lifted. Now, then after it gets lifted, hey, I need you. Wow. Eagles everywhere. Now see right there, ladies and gentlemen, that guy's a pain in the ass up there. You got a rifle? Yeah, he put his ass down fast. No shit, most people don't like you. Ow, I thought that. You gotta sit there and wait till it winds up in fires. And I am not on, well, I got rockets, so I'm gonna take you up my rocket. How you did? No, you're still alive. How did you survive that? Now I got your ass. There, start winning! Yeah, I can run away now! Run away! Run away! I'm trying to let you bad guys live! See, I'm a nice guy! I'm trying to let you bad guys live! You stop shooting me! Okay, now you pissed me off! Oh, you steal my ammo! You want to leave out style, baby! I am gonna feed you on style!
Mayday! Mayday!
I'm just trying to keep up with the progress cars. Yeah, unfortunately, that is true. Ooh, it's just shooting me. The thing's over there. Alright, let's see. Do I have to go back? Yeah, see, that's the thing now. Yeah, the multitasking, Ryzen's really good at everything else. But if you're trying to go for, hardcore, frames per second and do like competitions, now unfortunately AMD does not have that. Now, the new Ryzen that's coming out in October, now they actually guarantee that they have finally caught up to Intel and can do single core deployments. Yay, and I get a sword, I guess? What did I just pick up? I went to my nail doctor, don't fool.
I tried.
Well, let's jump to the tower. Yeah, I know. I still got mine. The 9, the i7 3790 though. With everything else, but it's still hanging in there. Not really. I mean, if you want to look at it, the multitasking, yeah, that's what Ryzen's really good for. They didn't, they didn't lock down that single core that Intel kept bragging about. And if you really look at it, yeah, that's what Intel's still holding on to. They still are gaining. Fortunately, they're streaming. Yeah, you want that single core that's best, connection and everything else. So that's why you see, the recommendation, Intel for the, Intel decent part, and then the Ryzen with their NDINC, the Ryzen NDINC, this everything else, for streaming and this everything else. So when it comes to like multi-editing and this, that, and all, and then like running Discord game and other stuff, yeah, that's good. Ryzen's good for, and handles everything else except the single core stuff. Alright, let's run over here, talk to Dan Chief.
Let's get you back out there.
Okay, I'm not doing this, but this is Crucible. I'm not doing that one. I think that's the one, for some reason, I tried to do it like 3 times, and it just would not start for some reason. But I'm doing Crucible, and it just would not, start. But some of these missions in here, they're bugged.
Welcome back.
They're bugged. Alright, so it gave me, ooh, it's a sword. And it's a heavy, too.
So,
Bye.
Let me get rid of something. Let's take a look at that. So now, that's really the advantages to everything else. But now, come October,
Yes.
Andy swears up and down that they have finally knocked it. Ooh, I like that sword. That is a funky looking sword. Yeah, the only problem is it's going to get sunsetted. Yes, it's going to get sunsetted. As you can see, 1060. So that sword's going to become useless. I'm going to pick you up.
Check, check, check. Check, check, check.
I mean, that's basically what I'm running on, just everything else and all. But it just, come October, fingers crossed, they claim that they've got it figured out, just everything else. Alright, let's put this sword. I want to take a look at this sword. Crouch 8 to launch a heavy uppercut attack. Heavy attacks are stronger against full energy attack, partly bypassing elemental shields. So that is a funky sword. They haven't, we'd seen it. Yeah. Then it's got whirling blade, a ratchet sword strikes the weapon damage, the short duration guard also into attack. Tireless blade, ammo, grants every power
Thank
kill.
the Traveler for data compression. Now, if only we could get it done.
Well, here's the thing. There is a lot of game developers that's now working with A&D. There's a bunch of them now that's actually going over, that's working with A&D, and I'm making, a bunch of games optimized for A&D processors and everything else. It's just, for the longest time, we had Intel who's like, spaghetti, on Intel, I saw the benchmark. But benchmarks don't matter. Benchmarks is only one spot, one area. A lot of times, they only will do, what's the best one I can think of? There's a bunch of them out there. There's only A&D that ran it on. Well, yeah, like I said, there's a bunch of benchmarks, that specifically, I'm trying to think, crap, I see it again in my head, but I can't think of that, see, a lot of games for the longest time was geared or coded for Intel's Plasma Data, just everything else to do. It's this one game, A&D actually took, games like Grand Theft Auto 5 still had unstability. Well, Grand Theft Auto was always kind of a unoptimized game, Because there's a bunch of look at Bethesda. Bethesda keeps putting games out there, but when it comes to optimize, no, they'll just turn right around and sell the same game mechanic over and over and over. And a bunch of people will, flock to it, and oh my God, Fallout, oh my God, yes. But guess what? The last time, Bethesda was really king was like when they had the Fallout, I want to say 3, and some of the others, and then from then on, they just kept reselling the game over and over and over. You know, and you look like Star Trek. Yes, I love Star Trek Online. I am one of the, people that basically tries to get people to play the game and look at the game and try out the game. But the game is 11 years old. In Star Trek Online, it's 11 years old. This one here, this game's 6 years old. That's everything else. So, it's really up to the game developer to, I looked at Untitled game, not optimized. Well, you're going to see that. I mean, like a lot of the game developers on my other channel, that's why I spend so much time, working with the game developers over there, because their main goal is, they might be a small team, and they're creating a game story. Yeah, it's cool that it's a tad dated. Exactly. Because, like I said, Star Trek Online, it's 11 years old. Star Wars Old Republic, it's now 10. This game that I'm actually playing is now 6 years old. You got all these games that are, starting to show, and for the longest time, a lot of these games, because Intel and the data would knock on your door, and Destiny's kind of weird game to me. It's like, it's a Star Wars and something else. Basically it's Halo. That's the whole idea. When they brought out this game, now this game was specifically for PlayStation. So the people who don't know, this game for the longest time, if you had a PlayStation, you played Destiny. If you had an Xbox, you had Halo. And for the longest time, the, crap, now I just forgot the name of the company. Bungie. For the longest time, Bungie was making a game. They made both Destiny and Halo at the time. Again, if you had Xbox, you had the Halo version. If you had a PlayStation, you had the Destiny version. That's everything else. And then after a while, because Activision was their parent company, it's like, no, we need this, and we need this. They finally broke away from Activision and went their own way. Now granted, they did split up and went their own way, so now Halo is run by,
no matter how ancient or corrupted.
Studio 343, it's 343, I forget the whole name. They're the ones that now handling the Halo franchise, while the Bungie here, basically took over. They got the right, they got the control. They was able to take it off the PlayStation, so you're now able to play this game on any platform, whereas this game was specifically, again, if you got a PlayStation and you wanted to do a looter shooter, this is the game you picked up. On Xbox, if you wanted to do a looter shooter, it was Halo. But again, this game is 6 years old, so a lot of these games are kind of showing their age now. So yeah, you're right. Go ahead, look, Divine. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's a looter shooter. It's annoying sometimes. It's everything else. But like right now, until November, until November gets here, there's really nothing to do, You've got the need to an ammunition, that's everything else. And if you get it dedicated like I am, yeah, a lot of these missions can take an hour, 2 hours, that's everything else. But me, because how dedicated I am, it don't take me long to do these missions. It don't take me long. But right now, until November, there's not really much to do. You got your weeklies that you can pick up, you got your dailies that you can pick up. Now granted, some of these are bugged,
Let's get you back
like
out
this
there.
one right here. This is a weekly, so your first two are always your weekly that you pick up. You got a whole week to do them to give you, like this called getting cleaner and an upgrade nodule. And then you got your daily. These here are always your dailies. So let's say you get something you don't like. You hit this, and it changes your stuff. See right there, it just changed that to kinetic weapon. These here are all still the same. What about you? Yeah, see, it didn't change that. So all it did was change this one. That's all it did, it changed that one.
We'll be watching.
And then down here, they looked, yep. No, they don't take any questions. And later on, now I gotta say, I'm kind of playing a game instead of anything else called Cure My Addiction. That someone, like Jenny, can you only get these things unlocked? Now, truthfully, Cure My Addiction is a good, interesting game, but it's a game grind to get all those unlocks. It is a game grind, so I'm actually looking at it and trying to help a friend of mine, get all the unlocks, just everything else, but, I only keep them 60 Hz monitors, so I only need 60. Well, that's the other thing. If you didn't know, now they had just brought out a new monitor, called Kill My Addiction. A friend of mine's playing that game now. Now, it's up to chapter 4, so he just picked up the game, and I told him, I did chapter 1, this, everything else, but then I kind of noticed how much of a game grind it was, so I didn't kind of get into it too much because of how much of a game grind it is. I ain't spending 700 on a monitor. Well, unfortunately, there's a lot of these monitors that are, now here's the cool thing, a lot of these monitors that are now 134, like mine here. Yeah, when I bought these Nexus, Nixeus monitors, when I first bought them, there was 300, 400, it was up there. So there's the 134s. Now, today, these exact monitors, all three of these, which I kind of wish I had money now, they're $199 now. That's still $300. Yeah, well, like I said, when I first got these monitors, and the one reason why, because A&D was pushing that A&D FreeSync, A&D thing, blah, blah, and if you paired it with an A&D card. So these 3 monitors here, these is actually the very third generation of the A&D FreeSync. Now we're at the FreeSync 2. That's everything else. Give me a second, I'll show you. And I'm gonna hide that. I don't need everybody sees my naughtiness. Oh, cool, Devil, congratulations. Oh, it is? I thought he tried to pay for it. Congrats, Devil. See, Devil got his driver's license. Now I can go racing all over the place and get a speeding ticket. All right, hold on a second. Let me cut this up so that way you don't see this. La 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 la. It's going to be in my history. Yeah, see, there's that one right there. But I want this monitor. There it is. Alright, so like I said, now, when I originally bought this monitor, this was the very first monitor that had the free sync ability, this everything else and all. But you'll notice, look at all that, 24-inch, 134, 139, Acer, 3-sync, 184, Spectre. I got a friend of mine that actually has this Spectre monitor right here, this everything else. Because back then, this brand right here and the Spectre, they were the first two that actually came out with the free sync ability, free sync 1, this everything else. So you see the price. Now this one, as you can see, is currently no longer available. So this one right here, And this first came out, it was like $300 without just everything else. Now look, today it's $154. So that is technology, you know, kind of moving through with everything else. That's technology. And then you go to the other one. I'm looking to the one that has the others. Yeah, see, that's $800 right there. Is this the new rug? Yeah, see, 234. So they just brought out a new one that's going to do like 360. It's only a 24-inch, but it does 360. But the only problem is you have to use the new MIDA 3000. And that's the only thing. Just to use that new 360 hertz monitor, you got to use the MIDA 3000 monitors. That's everything else. See, I don't think it's available yet. I don't think so. See, that's 1440. $165. 230. I don't see a speed on that one. Now here's the thing too. See, $400 just for this one right here. But then you get this cool, you know, looking crap. You know, the $400. So again, technology. And look, yeah, put it with the Ryzen CPU. Yeah, and that's the other thing you were saying. Yeah, the Ryzen CPU, their main thing is if you're going to be doing multi-stuff, you know, Discord, running these web ads, this and that, one and just everything else. Now, that's where AMD shines. But the single core performance, no. Intel will still win this everything else because there's a single core performance, this everything else. But then, now wait till October. AMD, because if you follow, you know, Cortec, Lord Law's dead, I have to get the other Thor. There's like 14 like Fallout that will get out leaks, and they're not bad leaks. They're actually good leaks. That's everything else, you know, really good. And they have actually said that due to core performance, yeah. So you can see this is the, you know, and that's the thing, you know. No, we had no clue yet. No, it's exactly. It's just rumors. That's the thing. It's just rumors. That's everything else. And yeah, like I said, I actually got the Ryzen RAM that's basically tuned to go with Ryzen. That's everything else and all. So, you got any questions? Yeah. When it comes to computers, I understand some of that. It's just, I look at the in whole kind of, I need to gain the Nexus test. Exactly. Well, like I said, he did an unboxing. Let me go here. I'm live. Hi. Destiny. So you see like 10 cores, this everything else. Yeah, not the other thing. Now this is a rumor, this everything else. But now, NVIDIA's actually bringing out a challenger because, you know, right now you got the Intel i9, I believe it is, that's got 10 cores, which is not bad. I mean, you want to do, you know, 5 gigahertz, that's everything else and all. Yeah, you want the i9, that's everything else, because it's got 10 cores. The only problem is you need a water cooler because how hot the core is running. So the old joke is, if you're cold during the winter, get an AMD. Not anymore, it's now flipped. If you're cold, get an intel. It's now flipped, just everything else. And then here's the other one. Nevada, dine out arm. So that's going to be another, just everything else and all. So, I mean, we've got a lot that's kind of going on, just everything else. Like right here, the NSI. I think they're the only ones. Them and Digital Foundry are the only ones that actually put out a thing. Because they was allowed to. Just everything else. Like right here, the biggest A&D shows his head. 390 is not the biggest. So you can see, not an Apple stand. So yeah, you can see this is 9. Yep, there it is. A&D Ryzen 3 38X. And it posted the 10-core 5 gigahertz. That is what I'm waiting on. Exactly. Yep, CH. Yeah, like I said, the new Intel, you need a water cooler because how hot it runs. Now here's my other question. Yes, A&D has gotten their efficiency down, but they're finally hitting the 5 gigahertz speed. That's everything else. But the question is, how hot is it going to run? Not an Apple 10, he's not very good. Yeah, he does a lot of yelling. Like I said, I follow Moore's Law. There's Ganem Nexus. I'm not up to speed on all the changes, like we're kind of stuck in the middle. Yeah, well, like I said, that's what I tend to do. I tend to follow all of them, just everything else. You see all the crap I follow. I follow pretty much everything, just everything else. But then that's sci-fi. Like I said, you still got him still doing Star Citizen, so yeah, I still watch Star Citizen stuff. So yeah, I follow a lot of crap. Now here's another one that kind of has inside one. The tech deal people, they tend to have inside stuff. Oh, hi! Say how'd that go, Moonlight? Yeah. Fucking so hot that Intel should recommend. Well, that's the thing. You gotta figure, all they did all the time, kept, throwing. Here is that. I think it's against the dollar third. And I'll just do it that way. Let's see what it talks about. No, go away. Stop asking me. Now again, these are just rumors. Go away. All these stupid ads are running in the background. Yes, go away. Don't care. So again, these are just rumors. Just everything else. So you can see A&D Ryzen could have a 10-core destroying Intel's Gauntlet flagship. Yeah, there it is. i9 10900K, which you can get right now. Just everything else. Can you throw the shooter or two? She wants the photo shy. But no, the Intel Core i9, yeah, it's good. You can hit 5 gigahertz, just everything else and all. But you need a water cooler just to cool the thing, because how hot it runs. So then come October, yeah, A&D's supposed to be bringing all these things out. Like previously produced a jumped from 8 to 12, but according to the maker of Ryzen tools, including the ARM calculator, there'll be a 10-core, which I'm actually looking forward to. That's what I'm looking forward. Well, if you look at it, a lot of, like your editing goes faster, your frame per second, either you're like a competitor, trying to do the max range and get that max kill, 5 gigahertz, with everything else. And then when it comes to shooter speed, in a way, 5 gigahertz helps. Benchmarks, I forget which one it is. The faster you can push your CPU, the better your benchmark get and stuff. Those benefits. No, go away, don't care. But now you can kind of see all these people already, and again, these are all rumors, we don't know. These are all rumors. Here's Extreme Tech. Little turnout slowly. No, go away, don't care. Close the goddamn wall, he's got to put in. And again, you notice, yeah, we just got done looking at Tech Radar. It's the same thing, same news, same everything. Case needs to be $5,000. Exactly. And that's the thing, I mean, like, the next check can out. See, there it is, notice, and the way, yeah, see right here. The only research is actually quad-core CPU, CAT calls it CECX, and it does offer a dual-core rising class, blah, blah, blah. And there it is right there. And these are the screenshots, which creates the rumors. But this screenshot right here is going around with everything else. So all these people are grabbing this screenshot and are saying, oh, this is a 10 core with everything else, because it's a screenshot. But yeah, I mean, when it comes to the, you see, Intel. See, these are all the ones that are out right now. That's everything else that you can pick up. And again, like I said, these XTs, now SIDEARM money, all you are is getting a boost speed of 200 megahertz. That's all it is. So you've got the, the 3900X, the 3700X. Stay with them. All you're getting is a 200 megahertz boost with everything else. And it's the same price, so save your money. I run an AMD 3600. Yes, but I've got on mine. It's on the 6 core, that's everything else. So like I said, save your money. You don't need to go, glowing, Now, for the ones that are, you've got to load their Intels, go open up the Intel, because you'll see to the Intel. 10th generation, I want to say. Yeah, there it is. So coming out with the 10th generation, I'm not going to the matter more than the CPU. Exactly. I just going to teach that 10 core. Well, like I said, I'd wait till October. But like I said, this October, it's going to be a battleground. Intel is bringing out their 10 core. That's everything out. The AMD is also bringing out a 10 core. So come October, it's going to be an interesting battleground. We've got the one, the data video card that you can get right now. The other two are not going to come out until like October or something. That's everything else. And then AMD's also bringing out their video cards. So, like I said, this Black Friday is going to be really interesting because the CPU is going to be practically brand new, brand new architect and everything for both AMD Intel. The data and the AMD, they're going to have, new architect, new style video cards, that's everything else. And then you see the big news that, Data's buying up ARM and, doing the ARM thingy. That there's a story in here. No, this is, so, and you kind of look at it, that's going to be interesting. I might get a Ryzen 7 3800 because it's going to be a start. Exactly. I mean, that's why I look at it. You know, because that's the other reason why. Intel has always done the tick-tock, tick-tock. The first year, everything's new. The second year, everything gets tuned, optimized, cleaned up, whatever. So that's why those Intel and the data did this tick-tock, tick-tock for the longest time. And then see like GAUNTLETS, Adobe, all those people, and like, hey, we'll help you code, code your software to our hardware, just everything else and all. Well, now that A&D's into the game, now Intel's starting to have a little challenge. Those, now the data is still winning, unfortunately. They've got the big wallet, so they can handle it. Whereas A&D is now finally out there and, getting out software, getting out there with game developers and just everything else. But I still think for the long run, because I've always been a supporter of A&D. A&D for the longest time, even back in the FX days, we don't do TikTok. We do 5 years. Because most people, well, save, and most people, it takes them 5-6 years to save up enough money to put a whole computer together. Not just piece by piece. No, a whole, most people take a whole 5-6 years to have enough money to, put a computer together one time, then use it for 5 years. Well, that's going on, I mean, now granted on this side, yeah, I am kind of running. My rig. And you'll see, I am now running one. If you go to my Patreon, this everything else, I am running that Intel i5 94F, which is without the video card. This everything else. Oh, I did that wrong. Yeah, no, I did it right. Pull this down so everything can see. That's really the difference between the A&D and the Intel. Yes, they're games. Yeah, that very well for games, just everything else. As you see, memories. Yeah, I've got 30 for memory, just everything else and all. My A&D, it's old. It's an R9 390X. It's old, but it's still doing well, just everything else. But the game-wise, yeah, this is the Intel i5 94F. Now the cool thing is, when A&D brought out their 2600, which is the stream side, yeah, I actually got the, hold on, let me see if I can find that picture. Give me a second. Let me try to find this picture. Mm-hmm. Where is it? Oh, come on, stop being stupid. Show up. Alright, close you out. Oh, why you not loading? Now, see, this is another reason why, I'm actually having trouble opening up this picture. It's a screenshot. But, as soon as I do that, because I'm streaming and playing, it's bogging. You can only do so much with an Intel before you bog it down. Alright there, finally. Okay, now I can screen you over. Where's my other one? Alright, now I can show you. Yeah, I found them. Do. My laptop's on Intel 6th generation. Yep. So you kind of look at the difference. Shrink you down, that way you can see. Now, here's the thing. This is the game side. Notice the cores. It's only got 6 cores. And there are times I will actually dog it down at times, just everything else. But this here, this is the streaming side. Yeah, you'll notice I've got 64 gigs versus the game side. It's only got 30. That's everything else and all. Yeah, this has got the 1660. That's everything else. So it's got the data chip in there to kind of help streaming, for editing, streaming, running Discord, because that's what you guys are on right now. I've got Discord also running, that's everything else. And it handles all of that, just everything else, real easily. I've got this backwards. This is I want. This is the one I want, not this one. Running Discord, running there's GTORs. Running everything. Yeah. I do video editing, I do streaming, I do all this stuff on the streaming side, which is this one here. Where this one here, it's I use it for gaming, that's everything else. But there are times I will dog it down. You go to my 2 videos, that's everything else. I was dogging it down hard. That's on. You'll see these micro stutters, that's everything else and all, because all the cores will be maxed out and everything. Where this one, I'm still getting the little stutters here and there, but he was handling it. He was handling it. The only difference was to make this work well, I literally had to run the stream through the data 1660, so there he was handling the stream, but everything else the CPU was handling. But on here, no, you go to my video, give me a second, I'll pull them up. There they are. But now you gotta look at my page here. You'll see. I did a stream with both of them and everything else and all. The Intel was actually kind of, struggling a little bit. This everything else. It was playing the game. It was doing it now, but it was struggling a little bit. Whereas the A&D here, no, it actually handled it. It handled it with the 1660, just everything else, and you can see why. You've got literally, you only got 6 on the Intel, whereas the A&D, it's just basically a 2600 that for some reason couldn't hit the clock speed, couldn't get up there. But then if you'll notice, when A&D brought out their 1600, the 94F, they literally brought it down. So I actually got, this one here for $89. This one was going for like 200, I think, 200 on something. And for a while, as soon as this came out, and they knocked this down to $86, I got it for $89. They right away knocked this down to $90. So I got this one for like $99, just everything else. So, anybody got any questions? I mean, yeah. It's just going to take, when it comes to technology, technology's not really new that much, unfortunately. If you really look at it, technology has not really moved that much. I mean, for the longest time, I was playing on an FX 8370, playing games on that I was streaming with the 3790, that's everything else and all. And that's what I was streaming on for the longest time until my stimulus check came in. When my stimulus check came in, now what I should have done was spend all my stimulus check on one computer. But me, I mean, to the title, you do what I do for a living. You know, yeah, I play games, I show games, this sort of thing else, but I also game test, you know, make game videos. I just a little while ago, I just got done putting a little game trailer for another game developer, this everything else, and I'll let him have for his game, you know. So, you know, that's a lot of times, and with YouTube, you know, even if you do a, you know, 20-minute video, it still takes 2 hours to upload. Now, streaming is different. You know, streaming, you're seeing it as I'm doing live. So when I put these videos together, depending on how many overlays and how much stuff you put on, that's going to add time, just everything else and all. But then YouTube, if I keep the video under 20 minutes, it don't care. It still takes 2 hours to upload. Now Gucci and Twitch, they've also got an upload feature. Now I've not really tested, just everything else. But, you know, 20-minute video takes 2 hours to upload. And when I used to have a single computer, you really couldn't do anything. All you could do is go read a book, go watch TV. You know, you really couldn't do anything. But me, you know, I'm all computers. I'm always doing something. And that's why I run a 2 PC. You know, while the thing, it takes about 20 minutes to render, 30 minutes to upload. Yeah, that's the same. That's the same. About a good 30 minutes to 50. Just everything else. But the kind of work I do, no, it never fails. No, no. It's been a while since I did any upload, because I'm now super speed. I'm now, you know, I only got super speed, because that was my other thing for the longest time. You know, I had, you know, slowpoke speed, I guess you'd call. And you'll notice, I'm streaming while talking to you guys. Oh, come on, hit 1,000. Come on, hit 1,000. So you'll see. All right, 929. Now this one I never really hit that fast. I'm totally doing about 30 to 50, but I'm always bouncing around 30. You know, so it's been a while since I did a, you know, update on. I got 1 gig on just then. Right now I hate you. You're welcome, dead man. You're welcome. Well, like I said, for the longest time, now like I said, I live right next to the hospital. They had fiber wire to begin with because it's a hospital, so they had it. And then they came out last year, just before Halloween, and claimed that they were putting this fiber wire connection in just and all. And the problem is, all I have is Verizon and Comcast. There is no other company in my area. But they both kept claiming that we've got fiber wire, we've got 1G in your area, that every single time, now we'll put you on the waiting list. And I'm like, I'm right across the street. Why can't you run the line across the road to me? And then finally, just before Halloween, you know, they came through supposedly wiring. They wired my building, the 2 buildings on each side of me, they wired it. And then got put on the waiting list again, just everything else. And then, I want to say last month, about a month and a half ago, you know, they finally called me up and said, hey, we finally came across the street. You know, I got super speed. We finally came across, just everything else. But whereas I'm paying like $90, just everything else originally, I'm next to HOLDFAST, so they're going to get it to us either. Exactly. And they had it over there, just everything else. Now the funny thing is, with my Wi-Fi, I could piggyback off theirs, but the only problem is, I'll be on a timer for like 10 minutes, and then they'd kick me, just everything else, because of their Wi-Fi connection. You know, and the funny thing is, right now, the hospital, they got that Wi-Fi 6. Thought they had 30 up, but I'm reaching 50 up. You can get 1 gig open. Yes, to get it. Well, the thing is that, like I said, it depends on what's going on in your area, because your government, your county government, city government, they're the ones who decide, you know, what comes in, what goes out, what happens around you. You know, it's up to them to decide that everything else. I mean, when I used to live up there, just outside of the D.C. area, I had all of them. I had AT&T, Verizon, Windstream, Comcast. I want to get the other one. Dream's got it. I had them all. Just everything else. But then you're right next to the D.C. area. Just everything else. So yeah, you're gonna get them all. Now that I'm out here and we're on that now. Now all I had is Comcast, AT&T. My last place I had, and all I had was AT&T and Windstream. I just averaged 60 to 86 down, dialed up. Well, most people, that's what it is. And that's the thing. You do, packages. Now this one right here, this one will kind of give you ideas. Yeah, let's go always to the cookies. So you can see from my area, see that's what I'm right there. Identity, that's everything else. Then you got Earth language. Surprisingly, it's AOA, or not AOA, AOL, which are still around at a dial-up speed. Verizon, here it is right here. Verizon, Thither, 940. You do the thing, and they keep saying, I'm on a waiting list. Comcast finally came out saying, hey, we can give you the 1,000 because it finally came across. So here's what to notice. Notice what it is. Cable connection. So I'm not going to de-suit their speed because all they're doing is boosting the thing. Whereas Verizon, who's across the street, still on a waiting list, it's everything else, but it's by the wire, it's everything else. And then you got the two satellite companies that which is basically dial-up speed. So it depends on my dealer is to the internet. Oh, okay. But no, that's like you see from my area, that's everything else. See, how much internet do I need? 5 megahertz, regular browser. And here's the thing now. Here they don't tell you upload speed. They're streaming. We don't care how much. You can get 1 million to download. We don't care. If you want to get a good stream, you want to care about your upload speed. So when I think to Luton, yes. We don't care how fast your download is. We care about your upload. Now, if you go by the default speed to stream to Twitch as best as possible, you want a minimum of 5 megahertz going back up. Most companies, they don't tell you about the upload. All they care is, well, we got 1 million download to $50. But then you not get 1 million down. But then when you do the uploads or the speed test, yeah, you might get 0.1 upload. I have a friend that gets 1K both on Thither at her house. Yeah, that's the thing, I mean, that's why I finally decided to take on, Comcast, because that's my package right there. So then you got Verizon right across the street. Then here to the last 3, 4, 5 years, still on a waiting list. So that's the thing. It depends on where you are, in your. And then if you look here, click on Active Map. And you'll see, that's my area, that's everything else. What's available? So you see, Activity's available. Earthlink, that's everywhere, because it uses dial-up. It's the old AOL. It used to be AOL, then Earthlink, basically got bought out, so they're everywhere. Atlantic Broadband, nah, that's basically Windstream. That's everything else, so. See, broadband, faster. See, here it is. See, by the wire, 89% cut to cable, DSL, DSL's everywhere, because that's basically your phone line, that's everything else. And then Fartherwire, 88%. You know? But I'm still on a waiting list. That's the North Verizon that comes across the street. Then Earthlink. Let's see, does it take us? Yeah, this is, yeah. I can't believe Earthlink is still around. Like I said, this, for the people who don't know, you know, if you got AOL and if you didn't want to do the thing, you know, you got Earthlink, which got the same everything. The only thing is you didn't get the AOL. You got now. You got now. You know, this is Earthlink. And now it's just, and then you see, there's the map. Okay, these are affinity stores. See, thousands to the areas, up to 1,000. I love the AOL, same here. I still got mine, it's in the closet. Verizon, which is on a waiting list. We don't see it yet. Now this one here is satellite. Yeah, and that's another thing. Count satellite, what's his name? Nusky. If he does his thing, you know, the way he's trying, yeah, satellite's gonna become the next generation because he's gonna put all these satellites up in space, that's everything else. And, you know, when I used to live out in Front Royal, we had no cable. All we had was dial-up speed because there was no cable out there. We had the Earthlink, you know. Then of course we had to use net because, and it's all satellite out there. Because Front Royal and Laurie Catherine's, that's mountains. It's all, you know, deep country basically. You know, there is no cable company out there. You know, it's all satellites out there. So, any questions? No, you can see. No, let's go to my channel. On my Healthy channel. So any questions? Do 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 do. I don't know. No questions? Wow. Alright, so yeah, this is my Patreon. I guess I need to sign into it to get to where I want to go. Don't I? Yeah, I'll have to sign into it. But no. Any questions? Yeah, I was going to take a look, just everything else. Give me a second, let me do that. Because I got more info on the, whatchamacallit. There it is. Play on. There it is. Do, 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 do. Password. There. But now, as I would say, okay, behind the scenes, go there. So like I said, I mean, you got any questions, like I said, this is the one here, just everything else. Yeah, to this point, it actually did better, even though it's mid-range. You know, it did better than everything else. You look down in the info down there, you should be able to see them down there. You know, they're right there where I did the build. And like I said, I grabbed it as soon as the 16 literally came out, lift everything else. My thin check just came out, so I grabbed it right away, lift everything else. And then, like I said, Intel, oh, they didn't want to be left behind. No, they didn't like that, just everything else. So they quickly, you know, grabbed their 9400s and dropped their 9400 down. But yeah, I went out and built a tough gamer AMD one and a tough gamer Intel. That's everything else, and you can watch me, you know, do the video. It's just everything else. Now later on, when in the end of the year, you know, I'm planning to kind of build up some more. These two computers, yeah. Now, like I said, right now this is the 39, you know, the 39X, just everything else that I'm basically playing on. Where it's the streaming, yeah, that's the streaming. It did everything. It had no issues at all. Just here and there, it had a little tiny stutter here and there. Little tiny stutter here and there. But now, I mean, you can see. And these here, yes, go ahead. Yeah, this is the Nero. These RAM is specifically made for AMD CPUs to everything else. I'm maxed out. I'm 64, whereas the Intel, it's basically 32. There it is. And yes, my Intel's all basically, you know, see the top edition. Yeah, this is the top edition. That's everything else. I know I was getting the 16 Ti out of training. Yeah, because the 1660, when it comes to the streaming, now here's another thing. It has not been confirmed yet, but people are worried. The new 3000, they need to get loud about how turn changers, awesome autonomous, they have broadcast like a crowd. No more. Now did they update this or is this still the 1660, I wonder? And you see, it's loading slow. This is why you want an AMD, because it's got to load all this crap in the background. No, they've updated it. No, I don't want to see this. This is that new crap. Yeah, they updated that crap. So again, like I said, here's the thing. The 1660, what the smallest that you can get that had the, data chipset, that's everything else. The new 3000, we don't know if the 36, or not 36, the 37 or 38 has it. We don't know because they have not said nothing. So when you go to their website, you'll see NA. So that kind of makes me worried because they've got the can you... I have to get where they said it. See, this is the 3900. But I have to get where still stacked. And ray tracing. See, there it is. Nevada encoder 7th generation. Nevada decoder 5th generation. I have to go back and grab. Because Game of Nexus did a video about it. Learn more. CPU. Yeah, because like I said, Game of Nexus did a big huge thing where, Tito was asking, will the 3000 have it? And someone sent a picture to him showing that the 37, yeah, let's close some of these things down. QT Hilton, QT Hilton. Close you, close you, close you, close you. And the ending. Yeah, because I have to get someone, now I don't know if they actually had a card or what, but someone took like a screenshot, sent it to Game of Nexus, and then Game of Nexus started looking into it, and for some reason, like I said, Intel no go away. They kept trying to push everybody to go to the, see, now they don't continue entering high, altering. Headache. Oh, hello. Go to you. Search. Fine. Stupid. But now, like I said, the 1660 was the smallest that had the chipset. See, I'm looking through the Game of Nexus. Someone sent a thing to him and then asked him. See, do all Hogwarts. G-Tor 1650, blah, blah, blah. Alright, so what is this? Optimize. Like I said, I'm gonna have to dig it up and then post it later. Because like I said, someone posted about why It was pushing the 3090 so hard for the, video cards and everything else. Graphics card. And you see, when I went to my 1660 thing, they've already updated it already. The stream like a DOS. When you go here, it's going to tell you. The 3090. See, it just took me right back to that page. Like I said, it's in here somewhere. But someone took a look at everything else and it's like, screen processor, ray tracing, what this is. And there's that 81 support right there. Yeah, at the end of this month, YouTube and Nevada like teamed up. So they're pushing this 81 technology hard at the end of this month. That's going to be the next one right there. DSL. Do not care. And again, this is only to the 39-day. Yeah, what the series we introduced yeah, there it is. Nothing to deliver that in class, blah blah blah. So again, this is the input on the 39-day. And I forget where it is, the 3070 and the 38, it just says NA. So are they unfortunately going to force everybody to, get the 3090 so you can keep doing this, everything else? But don't worry, AMD finally actually said that coming in October, and now they're streaming chipped, they've been working on it. They've been optimizing it, tuning it, working on it, everything else. But then they've got the core to play with, everything else. So I'm actually looking forward to seeing what A&D can do. Because I basically started all on A&D. It was only in the last 2-3 years that I switched over to the Nevada side and started using the Intel/Nevada, try to get better streams and better connections and stuff. But I started out all on A&D when I started out. But this, I don't know. It's coming up on third. So, I guess, any questions? I'm just blathering away. I got administration, C8, dead man, gas, moonlight, name, hi. What about the other side? And I got 2 people on Twitch. Hi, Twitch. So, any questions? If not, I don't know what else to say. Otherwise, I'll throw it in. If you like what I'm doing, you have to come store it now. Sadly, my clean side gets more attention. My naughty side, I need to sit down and, set the page up, set up everything. I need to sit down and, put things together. But, yeah. And now, it's like I said, coming to newer stuff, I don't know. I'm going to wait till October, and that's going to basically tell everybody, wait till October. This Black Friday is going to be a really interesting shake-up with everything else. But if you've got it set up now, don't worry about it. Everything's going to come down in price with everything else. You'll get a few more years out of it. And if you look at it, game-wise, yeah, ray tracing and being pushed everywhere. The new consoles coming out will have ray traceability, this everything else. But there's not a lot of games that has ray tracing, this everything else. That's still, you know, a few more. Yeah, like I said, Spaghetti. You know, ray tracing technology. I'm not even 5-year-old core now. Exactly. You know, this ray tracing stuff, it's not really popular yet. You know, and like I said, it wasn't until my thing was checked out. Like I said, I was gaming on an FX 8370 with an R9 390X, but I was streaming on a 3790, just everything else. You know, and then I had the 1050, you know, that I was using, which back then I thought I had the data chipset, but now, like I said, if you want to get this data decent crap, now the 1660 is the lowest you can go. It's the lowest. So you have to get a 1660 running a 2070, 27 Ti, which is still good. Well, like I said, I mean, I like what I've got. I mean, and it pays, it works. You know? I play on this, but I stream on this. You don't see. They had a 1660, and again with a 94, and both of them came out dirt cheap. And I did not check them out. Give me a second. I want to see if I can pull some of those pictures. See if I can find them. Alright, close you, because I don't need you anymore. Close you, I don't need you anymore. Pictures. No. Yeah, there they are. Yes, these are old pictures. This is my old build. That's my quad 2 right there. You can see my build as I've been going through. 750 Ti on ancient technology. All my PCs I've done together is my old setup, and I used to do with my X. These are old builds. And you see, back then, I mean, that's an old computer there. There it is. And again, like I said, this here, this was the very third AMD FreeSync thing that supported it. It's called the Spectres. There's what I was gaming on right there. And this is the last 970 chipset. They are no longer supporting the chipset no more. So, you know, it's over. And it's still sitting in the dead room. Still sitting in the dead room, it's just exact layout set up. There's my FX, as you can see. Okay, here we go. This is, should be it. Okay, so there it is. So there's what I was streaming on. That's what I was streaming on. A Intel 3790 on H97, that's everything else, with the 750, that's everything else. The video card at the time was a 750. Still used, yeah, it's still usable. That's everything else. You know, and then after a while, the 750 started acting up, so I upgraded to the 1050. That's everything else. When that, you know, the data, zinc, what it came out, thinking that, you know, that I could get it, you know. Nope, it turned out the lowest was the 1660, but then that's what I basically streamed on. You know, that exact setup with the 1050 Ti. Okay, there's some old pictures. Okay, there's that. And that's my old setup for that. I don't have that anymore. Yeah, and this is where I am right now. You know? So just imagine he's sitting here. Okay, there's the video card right there. 39X. Why is it duplicating? Duplicating. See all photos. No, go crap, fuck you. Yeah, it's duplicating. Why are you duplicating? There we go. I'll just minimize you for a second. So of course now this is the newer setup. That's everything else and all. You can see this is the Tuscanan, this everything else. There's my Ryzen. See, Ryzen 5, this everything else, and then the there's that one. Now Tuscanan. And there it is right there. Now I used my whole stimulus check. Now you see, I finally got a good capture card now instead of the Ada Media. Because there's been times the Ada Media, it's a good capture card. So there are times, you know, it would get stupid and everything else. And then there's other times, it says it's streaming, it says it's doing something, but on the stream side, no, I'm not. I'm not streaming. For some reason, it stopped streaming. It's everything else for some reason. You know? So I've got that one. And then there's the Intel. So you'll see the Intel, it's a Tuscana too. That's everything else. And then there's the video card that's on the trending side. Now I've got this one that I've not opened it up yet. Just everything else. Someone would tell me that since I had, you know, this here, you know, why not go with this? But I've not opened this up yet. It's still in its box. I just hadn't saw it. Because for some reason, you know, they had a huge sale. You know, if you got the, you know, the 9400, just everything else, usually it'll get another those. But this was actually a combo deal. Just everything else. When I got the CPU, I got this as a combo deal. But me, I'm an Asus boy. I love my Asus stuff, my Asus ROGs. But I actually got this, that Intel chip. Which is in here somewhere. There it is. This here, I actually got this in that EVGA as a combo deal off of Newegg. I just not opened it up yet with everything else and all. There's the, you know, the cooler I'm using. So there's the case. So this is the Intel. That's what the Intel looks like. With everything else and all. And this is what I'm gaming on. The cool thing is, like I said, this here. Now here's another thing. AMD is the only one that's going to have the 4th generation PCI thing. Intel's, now, they're supposed to be coming out next year. They'll support the 4th generation. AMD is the only one where this first chip It's 4th generation. It's for the TCI X4, where everything else is still TCI 3. The thing else. So, okay, there's the case. And of course, there's that screenshot. But now, like I said, this is what I was doing originally, because like I said, I was using this as my streaming side, just everything else, because of the, the desync ability, just everything else and all. I then so I thought this time I thought I in there. Oh, cool. And now you can see, the thing you see here, this is the, the Intel, what it looks like, just everything else. And again, this right here, that's not 4th. That is PCI 3. That's everything else and all. I need a new case that'll take 120 pounds. Yep, need to fly away. Yeah, see, there's my old AMD setup right there. And that's what I look like. That's going on, that's my setup right now. I need to clean it up just enough. I'm kind of hoping, this October, kind of clean up things, straighten up things, just everything else. But yeah, that's what it looks like right now. I run a 2TC setup, just everything else, but, for the longest time, that's what I had. For the longest time. Well, they're actually on sale right now. The coolers I have, these right here, they're going to $50. It's a cooler master. Now, there is one for an extra $10 more. You get the top gainer look to it. The only problem is they're always sold out or back ordered. So I got tired of waiting because I wanted to do a dual type because I've got the I got the one that had the top gainer paint job, but the other one, they was out of stock, back ordered, so I'm like, fine, I'll go ahead and get another one, and then, just to do a matching with everything else and all, it's just the one with the top gainer paint job, it's always on back order, it's always sold out with everything else, so I went ahead and this is basically it. And the funny thing is, the top gainer, the top gainer paint job, that's all it is. It's just a paint job. That's all it really is. It's just a paint job. But this one's always in stock, that it's going to like $50, whereas the one with the top gainer paint job, it's $10 more. But again, like I said, they're always out of stock, back ordered. So, but now that's basically what I have. And I got plenty of space for a micro door. Now, full size, no, it can't, because you got that to it. So you can't see it, can you? No, you can't. There it is. So like I said, look up the Natural Docs NR400. They're always going to $50, but then you get the Natural Docs NR300. And then look for TL at the lead, just everything else. Master Cooler Tough Edition. I can't spell what's crap. Case. That's probably the regular size. I want the smaller. There it is. Yeah, go ahead. See, this one right here, it's always sold out. That's everything else and all. Now, the only problem with this one here, if you'll notice, I've got a It's called a basement, a first class basement. This one doesn't have it. Okay, that's the full size. I don't want that one. See, this is the other one right here. Now this one takes full size and regular sizes, but it's always sold out. It's always on back ordered. And I got one of these here, just everything else. It just, again, it's always sold out, just everything else and all. So I've got the one. I'm actually thinking about, you know, like I said, the bedroom now has an old computer, just everything else, you know. But this one is always sold out. And then the one I have, alright, so let's move you over. Cool master. Alright, went up to now 119. No way. Oh, so that one's sold out already, really? Oh. That's not. Yeah, I'm looking till 9. See, there's the stock one right there. You know, going to $35 basically. So if you want to get the one without the tank job, there it is right there, the 35. Hey, what was it again? 400. That's the 600. That's the full size one right there for 89. I wonder if they'll, okay, these say, let's see, they'll take me in. Alright, 600. Go to Cooler Master, show all your models. Alright, so, now this one right here is the regular one, which is $38, just everything else. See, 59. See, here it is, now it's back in stock, $96. But again, this one right here is 400, right? Yeah, 400. So my model is right here. This is my model. Wow, it's gone up. It's now $70. I got it for 50. So yeah. Once again, grab it when it's on sale. Grab it when it's on sale. But now that's my model right there. I got it for 50. Now it's 70. The one with the top edition is back in stock again at 96. That's everything else. But again, the ones with the top edition paint jobs, yeah, they get a few of them, but as soon as they're, you know, sold out, you get a back order saying, well, we're out of stock. We'll put you on the back order and give it to you as soon as it comes in. You see, like right here, $59 sales in 10 hours. So, yeah. Alright, well, it's 5 o'clock. I'm getting hungry for some dinner, if everything else. So, like I said, if you like what I'm doing, come support me. Just no, I'm gonna jump off here. Go get me some dinner. Just no, sorry I couldn't show you that video because apparently they changed it in Destiny now, which is good. You know, once you do one of those missions on your one character, then it completes on the other two. So, sorry I couldn't show that. So I'm gonna have to re-edit this, the name of this video, since I couldn't show you, you know, the mission. But I'm gonna shut up, go get me some dinner now. So bye now. Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen, Seth on another Jr. Thank you for watching my stream. Please click on the follow button. Please also hit the little bell notification and to come follow me. But I do want to point out those little links there. Please go to those links if you want to get more info. And please come to my Patreon page and support me if you enjoy my work and all. Thank you. Bye. Alright, and I'll catch everyone later. Just know you all have a good one. Bye now.